if you've seen the title of the video, my beads arrive, my beads arrive. Don't be shy, my beads arrive. Anyways, so I did take it out the box that it came out of, but that's because it was left outside. It's been a very busy week for me. Okay, I celebrated my 1 year wedding anniversary. I went upstate to Lake Placid, so it's been busy. So my stuff was literally outside in the rain, and the box got ruined. But I didn't. I waited for y'all. I waited for y'all, and that's what counts. So I did not open it yet, but we're about to open them together. I'm excited. So first things first, if you are interested in making some waist beads like these on the mannequin, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like and subscribe, and share with someone who needs to see this. And even if you don't make waist beads, feel free to follow along. You know, you never know what you can learn from your girl. We can learn from each other. We're vibing over here. We're vibing. I already have a waist bead order that I need to fill with these new colors. So we're going to do that first just to get our hands wet. The only thing that I am a little upset about is that I don't have no containers to put these in. But we're gonna improvise. I have a pink slot. We're gonna improvise. I do have some containers, so let me just grab that. We got some containers. I got a little bit clear left in here. But let's go over some of the colors that we have. And also, if you're new to the channel, I have been uploading some content. I made a whole tutorial on how to make some crochet strands like this one. So if that's something that you want to learn how to make and sell, I have a whole full oh, we having some technical difficulties. I have a whole full tutorial on that. Let me fix my camera. I can't believe this happened. I should have known. All right, hold on, guys. I don't want to restart this live, so I know this is a little ghetto. I know it's a little ghetto, but we're gonna make it do what it do. All right, so give me 1 second. I'm just fixing my tripod really quickly. Hold up. Oh, hey, y'all. Hold on. I'm just fixing my tripod. My whole tripod just fell, y'all. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you guys are. Can I join your live, please? Ava, what's going on? Ava, what you be making on live? Let me know what you be making on live, and then maybe I'll say yes. But you gotta let me know what you make, because I gotta make sure the aesthetic matches, you know. But the point of this live right now is that we're going to unbox some of the beads that I just recently got from Kenya, Africa. So when I be saying that my waist beads are from Africa, they're seriously from Africa. But yeah, hold on. I'm just fixing my tripod. Hold up. If you haven't already, make sure you are checking the links in the description box below. Where's my thing? Yeah. Check the links in the description box below. In the description box, you will find links to the... Let me take this off. You will find links to the needles that I use. Also, you will find the link to my shop. So all of the waist beads and things like that I make plushies. Oh, okay, cool. Just give me a minute because I'm just trying to do my unboxing. All right. You will find the link to my shop, shopmiranasjewelry.myshopify.com. Let me show you this. Take a screenshot. I also have the link to my link tree also in my description box. So yeah, I'm just trying to get my my tripod together. I can't believe this is happening right now. I just don't have it together. It's been about a week since I've been on live. You're welcome, Ava. Have you asked already? What's up, Joelle? I'll show you what I made so far. Excellent. Yeah, we could do that. Just let me just do this quick unboxing. I've been waiting for these beads for like 2 weeks now, and it finally arrived. I was on vacation when it came, so it's not technically in a box because I wasn't home and it rained. But it was protected, so shout out to my vendor who made sure that my stuff was protected correctly. Well, we're about to unbox that, and I just want to make a quick waist bead set. But after I do that, and you still on my live, why not? All right, so now that I fixed my tripod, we back in action. Okie dokie. So what I was trying to do was last week when I was coming live, I was trying to empty these out because I knew I was gonna need the space for my new beads. Did that happen? No, it did not. But we're gonna try to make it do what it do. I have some clear left in here, so I'm just gonna pour it with this one. And now we have 2 extra clear ones. Worst case scenario, what I'll do is I'll retape the packages that it came in just until I clear out some more spaces and probably condense some stuff. All right, without further ado, I appreciate you all for being here. Make sure you guys are following, liking, and subscribing to the channel. And if you want to support my channel, buy some waist beads. That's it. Also, tomorrow I am going to post my weight loss journey video, my update, because I'm trying to be on point with that as well. All right. So this is the first one. Like I said, it came from Kenya. And I ordered this waist bead from Etsy. So if you are looking to buy some like beads, glassy beads, definitely check on Etsy because they be having some good vendors. So we're gonna take apart this tape. She made sure that it's nice and secured. I should have had some scissors. I got some scissors, I think. All right. And then we're gonna open this up. Let's see what we got. So I actually bought two of the same colors. I bought 2 different types of blues. So I'm excited to see what we got here. I'll just be ordering stuff. What I did was I had a list of colors that you guys constantly ask for. So I want to make sure I'm prepared for my lives when I'm on here. Especially when I do like my color request live. All right, let me get my scissors. I was like, let me make sure I get my colors in stock. So we are restocked for the time being. I want to get some more colors. I feel like you can never have enough colors. Do you know some? I do not. Can I join? Ava, not yet. In a few minutes, okay? All right. So we're going to just cut this open. All right. So this is the aqua blue glassy beads. Then we have the red. We got the red right here. And then let's see what we got here. I'm gonna open this one up. A lot of y'all was asking for pink. Who's here? What up, Lynn? You're welcome, Ava. We got some black, I see. We got some pink. A lot of y'all was asking for this pink, so I made sure I got some pink. We got our black. We got our pink. And we got our deep blue. Ooh, I'm so excited. I've been waiting for weeks for these. I've been waiting for a restock, so we have arrived. Those are very pretty. Thank you. So the first set that I want to make is going to be with a deep blue, transparent red, and black. So we're going to make a set together. A lot of people on my website was going crazy over this deep blue, so I'm definitely going to do something with this one right now. And let's do it. All right. So I already have some string partially made. Where is it? And for those of you who are new to the website or to the channel, I use 100% mer cotton thread. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use that. I have one string already ready, but for the sake of this video, since this is the first of the bunch, I'm going to show you how to make this. So I left some links in the description box below of some of the string and products that I use. The current thread that I'm using is by this brand, Mandela Crafts. I am not sponsored by any way or means necessary. But this is the one that I'm using right now. So I should probably link that in the description box. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a 50-inch long waisty strand. So the girl that I'm making it for, she needs a standard size. But if I was making it a longer size, I would just make it a lot bigger. All right, so we're going to get our string. And on my desk, I have my tape measure. And I'm going to measure out 64 inches of string. And that's going to be enough to make us a waist bead. You want to make sure that you're not using just one piece of string like this. This is a no-go. You want to make sure it's thick enough, because if it's not thick enough, it's going to pop. So you got to make sure that it's thick enough, okay? Ooh. All right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to make it thick now. So we're going to double up our string. I always say double up, but we're just going to thicken up. I'm going to start saying thicken up. We're going to start thickening up our string. And by doing that is we're going to make our string about 14 strings in one. What's going on? All right, so we're going to, that's two. I'm going to count, so I'm not being rude. I'm just going to count my string. It's kind of hard to talk and count. So we're at two. We're going to get this many strings until we have 14. So we're at 2, 3. Make sure you don't have a whole mess. Make sure your string is looking good, because you see this. We got to make sure that we don't keep those threads knotted like that. And mine's already did that, so I might just start over. Hold on, let's see. Let's see. You gotta have patience when you're creating this type of jewelry, because it will test you. I speak English. Hi, Diane. What's going on? Welcome to the channel. Yeah, so this one has a really bad knot. Let's see. All right, and I got it out. So the string is good now. So we're at 3. We're going to continue until we get 14 strings. But this string is already acting funny. Usually what I like to use is the nylon cord, but I haven't bought any recently. 4. So I've been using the mercerized cotton thread. 4, 5. And I put my thread inside of a drawer to hold it in place so it doesn't go everywhere, because it's so annoying. 4, 5. Is it 5? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we have 6. 6, 7, 8. And you don't have to do it this long or short. You can make it longer or whatever needs you need it for. 8, 9, Just use me as a guide. 9, 10. Pay attention to your string because you will notice some inconsistency. So you want to make sure that you're constantly smoothing out your string. We're at 10, 11, gosh, it looks hard. It's not hard. 11, 12, hold on, 12. We're almost done. 13, and 14. All right. So you want to make sure when you end your string is on the blunt end side. So what I mean by that is you'll see the part where you started from is where you want to end at. If you don't end where you started from, then you're on the wrong side. Something is wrong. So let me just make sure that I'm on the correct side. You're going to have a loopy inside, and then you're going to have a side where all of the strings are good. I mean, one string is blunt end. All right. You got to make sure your string is good. All right. So let me show you real quick. You see, where is it? All right. So I located this piece of the string. Okay. And that's how we know that's where we started at. So this is where you want to end at. Okay. You want to have your blunt ends on one side and oil loops on the other. Nothing hard. And then cut it off. And then I'll show you how to connect your needle. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to open up all of our thread. What up, Danny? Gosh, that looks hard. Carlos says, what are you doing? I'm making waist beads. Waist beads are beads that you wear on your waist. It's a form of body adornment. It's a nice way to gauge your weight gain and weight loss. I make clay bead bracelets, and that's hard for me. I could never do that. It looks amazing. Oh, thank you. It's honestly not that hard to do. It really isn't. That's why I'm here. Because if you want to learn how to make waist beads and kind of add on to your craft of things that you do, then you can start here. I actually want to make some clay waist beads. I think that would look super dope. My husband recently bought me some accent beads that I want to work with, and it came with some cowrie shells. So what I'm doing right now is I'm opening up all the loops so that I can feed my string through, so we can connect the needle. So he brought me some accent beads. It had all kind of colors. It had some cowrie shells and a lot of other different glassy beads. So I'm definitely going to be working with that. I actually made a waist bead I think a week ago using the new mix. So if you haven't seen that, go look at the previous live. But here we go. All right. So now that we got all of our loops open like this, we're going to smooth out our string to make sure that it's manageable. So the point is, when you're making your waist beads, you want to make sure that your string is always like very smooth. You don't want to have a bunch of lumps and bumps and all that good stuff in there, okay? You want to make sure that your string is nice and smooth. So by me just running my finger over the string, I'm just working out all of those lumps. And then I'm keeping my finger here so I know where to feed my string through. All right, so we're going to cut out one more piece of string. And this is how we're going to connect our needle to our string. So let me grab my jewelry needle. The jewelry needle that I'm using, I did link in the description box below. And also the electric bead spinner that I'm using is also linked down below. And the bead spinner actually comes with a needle. What's going on, Jalen? Hey, girl. I'm sorry I've been MIA. But I'm back. It was a busy week last week. But if you guys haven't already, make sure you're looking at the videos that I've been uploading. Because when I'm not on live, I am starting to get into the groove of uploading actual videos. So when y'all miss me a little bit, y'all can just watch that. I will be MIA in the upcoming weeks because I will be healing up. I am getting VSG surgery. So I'll be not on live, but I'm gonna try my best to still upload some videos and things like that so that y'all know what's going on. And if y'all want to follow my journey, you can do so. So it's a little bit of a behind the scenes situation. So right now we're going to connect our string to our needle. So we're going to feed the string through the needle. And then with all the loops that we have open, we're going to feed it through the loops. All right. For some reason, the top loop is kind of tangled, so it's hard for me to open up. So let me take it off my finger. You can still work with it. It's just make sure that you don't have a bunch of knots in your string. All right. So we're going to feed that through. And then we're going to make one knot in between. Oh yeah, so Jalen, my email is Mirena, what is it? Mirena's Jewelry, MIRENA JEWELRY @ That is my email. Definitely send me an email when you get a chance so that we could chit chat about a couple of things. Avery trying to join where she's trying to join her here, but I told her that at first we need to do my unboxing. Hello everyone in the chat. Welcome, welcome. So you guys, if you are new to the channel, Jalen is one of my moderators. Currently, she's my only moderator, to be honest. So she's just making sure that everything is good. Everybody's being PG-13 and friendly in the chat. So put some respect on her name. So you're going to make sure that you have your knot in the middle, just like that. And then, like I said, make sure your string is nice and smooth. So when I got to the bottom, I noticed that it was some movement going on the string. So I just continuously run my finger down it, just like that. And then we're going to cut off that excess. I always make my string a little bit longer because I always kind of cut off that bottom part. And I'm just going to get one bead off of my bead spinner. And we're going to slide it down and make our anchor bead. And if you're new here, an anchor bead is the bead that holds your beads on your string. If you don't make your anchor bead, what ends up happening is that your beads is going to fall off your string naturally. You're going to forget at some point. So it's going to naturally fall off of the string. So we're going to tie. Oh, that just happened. All right, let's do that again. So we're going to put it back on again one more time. Slide it to the bottom. And then we're going to tie 3 knots around that bead. Okay. So one. I usually leave like an inch from the bottom on the string. So 1. See how I went around that bead? We're going to do that 2 more times. 2 and 3. I don't move my finger around, so it constantly goes around that bead. All right. So now that we have that together, we are officially ready to start making our bead strands. So I have a order already. So she wants a deep blue with a transparent red and black. That's going to be the first one we make. Exactly, Jalen. Yep, it's just like the name of my business. All right, so we're gonna do that. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna pour this mix out that I had from the other day. Ava, I said earlier, we will try to go live today, but I also have to cook dinner. I came on live because I haven't been on here for about a week. Time be flying. So I was actually just kind of waiting for my new beads to arrive. So now that they're here, I'm like, we gotta make something. Like I got home last night, like around 3 a.m. and my beads was just waiting for me, and I'm just like, baby, don't worry, we're gonna make something. We're gonna make something. So I'm gonna grab my beads and I'm gonna pour this here. I got a little bit of a mix left from the last time we went live. I need to do something with it. And I have two sides of our bowls. We have a small one and we have a big one. I'm going to use the small one because this is a personal request one. If this was something that I was just going to like list on my website, which can happen, I would use the bigger bowl because I want to make more than one of that strand. But because we're going to do just one, I'm not going to use the big bowl. So we're going to open it up. So what I said was, it was black, deep blue, transparent red, and black. I have a little bit of the transparent red. I was opening the wrong one. So this one is from when I went to Florida. I have a little bit of some transparent red left over that I'm going to pour into the bowl. All right. So we're going to throw that red in there. Yeah, she hit me up a little while ago. She was like, girl, I want some waist beads. I'm like, what you want? Because I literally just put in an order and it should be here soon. And I'm going to hook you up, girl. So now that it's here, that's the first order of business. So we're going to get that clear red in there and make something with that. So with the clear red, I really want to show out. Like, I don't know. It's just like, since it's been a week, like I just have that creativity, that like vibe. Like, oh, I want to make something beautiful. I also have some beads. Let me show you. So my husband went on a vacation and he brought me back all of these beads. As you can tell, I was already in them. And I want to do something probably with that. So we got some red in there as well that I probably will add on to it. So because I had it in that to go, I guess I'll say palette, it got mixed up with some other colors. So I took that out. I'm going to add a little bit more of some more transparent red, which is going to be kind of cool because I never used two different types of transparent red. So this one is more of a deeper red. And red waist beads symbolizes like passion. So I don't know what she's going through. But we're going to get her there. So we're going to get that red in there. And let me show you the two reds mixed together. All right. So those are the two reds. Then we're going to add in, I'm going to add in some black. I'm going to do a red, black, and clear one inside of the bead spinner. That will be our first strand because we're going to do a 3-tier strand. All right, so we got the red in there. We're going to get our black. If you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed to the channel And click on the links in the description box below. All of the waist beads that I do make on live, I do upload on my website, shopmiranasjewelry.myshopify.com. Jalen usually throughout the live will what's up, Ayla? She will upload the link to my website, so you can just click on that and make your life a lot easier. So we got the black, we got the red, and we're gonna do gold. I think the rose gold with this mix is gonna be fire. So I'm gonna do a little bit more black. I'm gonna put that on the side. So we're gonna do black, and then I'm gonna get the rose gold. So this is the rose gold right here. Hello, hi, I'm top bikini in the looks so cool. Thank you so much. Yeah, I made this bikini top and bottom a little while back. Honestly, I need a new bottom. The bottom that I have is like a black and navy blue, and for me, because I'm used to seeing it every day, I'm like, okay, I need to do a new bottom. But let me tell y'all real quick, I've been crocheting these scrunchies. They'll be coming to the website real soon. This is like the extra large size, and then I'm just doing the finishes touches on this one, and this is a small size. So I'm gonna do this one like 2 for $10, and then the extra large one, which is an ombre, that's gonna be $10. So if you got like little kids or you have like some kind of accessories, definitely grab that. And then I don't know. So I made these. This is like a slipper or a sock cover up. It's not on the website yet. It's coming on the website soon. But I had originally made them to go into crops. But I was talking to my mom today, and she was telling me something about how the owner of crops was saying that calling black people the N word. So I'm just like, I'm not even going to be I'm not even going to be talking about him no more. This is for whatever slippers that you like to wear outside. So you will put your feet inside here. This is a size large. So a large is like more of like a size 7. And they're a sock cover up. So you could wear your socks and then put your feet inside of here and then put your slippers on. Okay. Like I said, originally I was gonna put it for Crocs, but after hearing that news, I'm like, absolutely not. I can't support that. So whatever slippers, even if it's Walmart, you can put these on. They're gonna be real cute. So I don't know. I have these two, and I feel like they're ombre. So if you could tell, so it kind of goes from here, here, into this color. But honestly, when you have your slippers on, you're only going to see really the ruffle part, which is going to be the showstopper. So this will be coming to the website real soon. So keep watch. But anyways, let's turn on our electric bead spinner. I may need to add some more red in here, but oh, this color is already touching my heart. So this is what it's looking like. So we got the red, black, and rose gold. Impressive. Thank you. They look so cute though. Thank you. I do have some bikini tops already on the website. So yeah, go check it out, girl. So now that we have that already done, I'm only making one of this strand, so we already got it together. What I usually do is, if you keep seeing me do this, is because I like to make sure that the beads are kind of climbing up the sides of our bead spinner, because it makes it easy for your beads to collect on your string. I mean, on your needle. And then we're just going to put our bead at like I say about a 45-degree angle, to make sure that the beads are climbing up your needle. So you see it coming up. That's what you want. Now, sometimes it takes practice. Oh, it takes practice with it climbing up. So all of my beads just came off because I did not make my needle, I mean my string, secured enough. So we're gonna do another piece of string to connect it together. No big deal. This is just one of those things that happens when you're making waist beads, that you'll be in the middle of a whole strand and randomly they wanna the needle and the thread wanna just separate. We're gonna reconnect it. We already located all of our loops, so we're gonna just open that back up like that. And we're just gonna feed it back through. No big deal. It happens. The first couple of times it'll be a little shocking, but the more you make it, the more you're like, oh, okay, that's normal. I do have a link to my shark vac that I use that I named Rosie. And Rosie, after I go live, she goes around and she cleans up all of my mess. She cleans up all of my beads that's on the floor. All right. So we're gonna go back into our bowl, make your hole, and put your needle at about a 45-degree angle. So to tie in the colors, what I plan on doing is that this is the colors or the list of colors that she asked for. She asked for a deep blue, transparent, black, clear, white, and rose gold strand. So what I want to do to build the strand is incorporate each color into the next strand. So for example, if I do the deep blue, I would do deep blue and rose gold so that the rose gold kind of ties in with the black and red that we have going on already. And then we have white and black. Ooh, and I haven't made a white and black one, so I'm actually really excited. Um, but I try to use colors from the previous strand into the next strand. So like in a weird way, they all go together. So, all right. You usually hear me saying all my lives to pay attention to your string. And this is why I say that. Let me put it to the side. If you're not paying attention, this will happen. So what happened was when I reconnected the needle to the string, I didn't get all of the loops. So had I continued not paying attention, I would have ended up having a whole hot mess. I'm cutting it off. I would have had a whole mess because what would have happened is that the string would have got tangled at some point and it would have had a really bad knot. So I'm pushing all of that back upwards and then I'm going to open up all of these loops once again to make sure that I refeed the needle and thread that connects the needle to the string through all of the loops. So always pay mind to what you're doing because little things like that will mess up your whole strand. And what you will end up doing is you will have to start all over. And I did not like that for you. All right. So we're going to grab that last loop right there. Okay. So now we got all of them open again. And we're going to make another connector string. And this is just like some of the things that you have to think about and consider when you're making waist beads. Like it's not always going to be like very straightforward. It may look easy. You may see a bunch of people making their waist beads and they're just going. And also it depends on what supplies they're using because some people use fishing wire, some people use wax thread. Some people use nylon cord. I'm those people. I use nylon cord. But nylon cord actually costs a lot more money. So for like 5 spools of cord, it'll cost about $17 versus you'll get 2 of these for 12. So honestly, it's up to you what you want to use. But what I would say is the reason why I do favor the nylon cord is because you don't have to go through the phase of having to make your thread thicker. So we're just gonna do step 1 and 2 once again. I'm just gonna make that knot in the middle. Make one knot in the middle to connect it. All right. And then we're going to cut off that tail. And then we'll go back to feeding our thread on. So now that our beads are good to go, I mean, our thread is good to go, what I am doing is, look at my thread. I'm going to push all of this mess upward because that's where everything is happening at. And that's how you will reset your thread. So all of that's there. I constantly keep pushing upward. Okay? And it just works itself out. Okay? And this is a good way to know if you actually picked up all of your thread. All right. So now we are good to go. This is what it's looking like so far. So we're going to continue. So we're going to turn on our bead spinner. Jalen just put in the chat, if you're watching the replay, the link to my website. So shopmyshopify.com. If you also would like, take a screenshot of this. This is a QR code. It's a direct link to my website. Okay? And then switch to the book. And we're just going to go back into our bead spinner. So what I hate is when there's, say, for example, if there's more than 5 of the same color on my bead, on my needle, I will release those beads and put it back into the bead spinner because I like to have the beads mixed very well. I don't like it to be clumped up. I don't want to have like 10 beads of the same color. If that's what you like, do you, boo. But for me, more than 5 of the same color is a problem for me. So I just like to base them out. And we're going to slide it on down. We're going to slide it on down. So we're sliding all the beads down to the bottom. And then we're going to just go back into our bead spinner. So I'm using the electric bead spinner. I also use the wooden bead spinner. It's completely up to you what you're comfortable with. For many years, I used the wooden bead spinner, which is this one. And when I was getting ready for a pop-up shop, I needed to like really double down and get my supplies behind me up, because I used to use a smaller glass seed bead, which is 2 millimeters. And if you know what that looks like, it looks like glitter. Does it have? I think I watched you to I sleep. Oh, that's so sweet. That is so cool. They look cute though. Does it happen often? Hello. Is it your sing? Your sing. It doesn't happen often. It's just that I haven't been making beads recently. So it's just one of those things that a beginner's person would encounter. So that's why I try to point out some of the things to look forward to when you're making your waist beads, because it's some of those things where you feel like, oh man, I messed up. I don't know what I'm doing. You do. You just gotta be patient. So because we're doing a mix, it's going to work up pretty fast. And I always keep my tape measure on my table, because when I first started making waist beads, I used to make different sizes and just went on my heart. But when you're actually selling these items, you want to have a set size range, because if someone needs a bigger or smaller size, you know what your standard is. So my standard is 50 inches long. So when you go on my website, all of my waist beads start from 50 inches and up. So I do have like extended sizes, which is about 50 inches. But the one that we're making today is 50 inches as well. And we just slide it down. Certain beads have different size holes. And when that happens, what you want to do is don't fight with the bead, because when you do that, you would either mess up your string that you're working with, or The bead might just break in your finger. So, and just continue doing that. Let's slide it down. And in just a second, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what it's looking like. And then I'm going to measure. I'm going to measure the length of our waist bead. So what you notice right now was that my beads are not currently sliding all the way up my waist, my needle. And that's because my electric bead spinner is not completely full. Had it been full, you would see the beads kind of moving up faster. But this is a custom set. And for that reason, I didn't put a lot of beads in the bead spinner. Alright, so let's see where we're at. Alright, so we're at 34 inches. Alright, so I'll be right back in just 1 second and put you. I'll be right back in 1 second, guys. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the wait. Alright, so let me just recap. Let me see what y'all talking about up on here. Alright, so we are at 34 inches. So we're going to continue going until we hit 50 inches, okay? So I always make that circle in the middle. And the circle that I'm making in the middle kind of resembles my wooden bead spinner, like I told you. This one I've been using for years. So it automatically has this little part that adds bulk to the bead spinner. So automatically the beads go to the side. With the electric bead spinner, you don't have that. So you kind of have to create that well in the middle. Oh, what's up, Olivia? Hey, I do waist beads, but I don't have small beads, so I use beads for bracelets for right now till I get some small ones. But it's okay. Yeah. Alright, so that means you use the like real big bulky ones. So because you use the bulky ones, I would recommend you use like a barrel clasp, like a big barrel, like a barrel clasp to make it removable, or use it on a crystal string. Make it removable because they're bigger, so it's kind of hard for everyday wear for the user who's wearing them. But they're perfectly fine. It's just you want to have the option to remove them just in case. Because like the size that I'm using 6 millimeters. So 6 and 8 millimeters you can get away with, because I feel like you can slide them under your bra, or if you have a faja, you can kind of tuck them in your faja. But when they're like super big for everyday wear, it's a little bit harder. It's harder to kind of maneuver on your everyday life, if that makes sense. Can you please? Oh, what up, Claire? And I do with a thread. What kind of thread are you using? What type of thread are you using? I was just going over different threads, because the ones that I've used is the 100% mercerized cotton thread. That's the one that I use from Cokes and Clarks. I use the nylon cord, and what else I use? I use a nylon thread. I didn't like the nylon thread because it kind of curls up weirdly. So, what kind of thread do you use? I'm always open to different ones. My girl Tina was telling me about another thread that I want to give a try, and I haven't done it yet. Oh, oh yeah, yeah, that's what I'm using right now. I'm using a sewing thread. The one that I'm using is cotton, 100% cotton thread. So that way is good because I like using cotton thread. Number one, because it's good on the user's skin, so you ain't gotta worry about nobody breaking out. And two, when cotton thread gets wet, if it's mercerized, it gets stronger. So that's why I pick the thread that I use. But I always tell people, date the thread that you want to use. Like, if you're going to use, say, for example, nylon thread, that's perfectly fine. Number one, make sure it's thick enough. And number two, make sure you date it. And when I say date it, make sure you're putting it on your own body, and notice the integrity of your strands. Make sure that it's not going to pop day two. Make sure, just like you're not seeing any fraying, you're not seeing no strings popping up. You don't want that. You want to have the best possible product for your client. Yeah, the sewing thread's cool though. This is actually the first time I actually bought the big one like that. Because I usually go to Joann's and I buy the small one like this. But I was like, you know what, let me just try something different. So right now we're at 48 inches. So we need 2 more inches on the strand before it's done. And I'll show you once it's finished what it's looking like. And like I said, keep making that well in the middle to make sure that your beads are catching. For this reason, I kind of like using my wooden bead spinner because, believe it or not, I control the speed of my wooden bead spinner. So if I'm using a small amount of beads, I can make my bead spinner go extra fast, like even faster than the rate that it's going right now, versus the set speed that I have going right now, and I have to make it do. So you won't see the beads really climbing up the way I want it to, but it works. When I first got my bead spinner, I used to try to stop it with my hands manually because I'm like so used to the wooden one. But I got used to it. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We're on our journey to 2K subscribers. I remember when my first goal was 1,000. Now we hitting 2,000, and I couldn't have done it without all you guys. So I do appreciate you all for being here, vibing out. And if you don't make waist beads and you like to make bracelets, whatever it is that you like to make, and you just kind of need a companion, because people don't get it. People don't understand. Like, this is therapy. You just want to kind of chill and vibe. You want to have that moment of like, okay, I'm just creating. Nothing else matters right now. What colors are you using? And sometimes you get a brain fart. Like, I don't know what colors to use. Let me be your guide. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you take a moment to read The Art of Waist Beads, the ebook. My ebook has made a year old recently, and I put a lot of thought and work into it. So it's on my website. It's called The Art of Waist Beads. The link to my waist beads, my website is also in the description box on my main page. And also, when you look in the comment section, Jalen has posted the link to my website. And if you're watching the replay, just take a screenshot. All right, so we're gonna see where we're at, and I'm gonna show you what the waist is actually looking like. So we actually were over by 4 inches. Let me just double check. So that's 40. Yeah, 44. So we're gonna take off 4 inches of string. Of beads. These are gonna go back into the strand. Into the bowl. So I just take it back just like that and put it back in the bowl. And then we're going to cut our needle and our string apart from each other. And then we're going to slide one bead down to the bottom. And then we're going to make a anchor bead. So we're going to tie 3 times around that bead. 1, 2, 3. You will notice that your string sometimes may change colors. I don't know if you can see on the string that it's kind of black at the bottom, and that's because of the dye that's used from your waist bead. So don't get too kind of tied up on that. If anybody ever asks you, let them know like this is like handmade, and sometimes the colors will transfer. All right, I just made my slip knot. If you don't know how to make a slip knot, I have a full tutorial on how to make one on the channel. And we're going to slide everything down to the other side. And then we're going to make another slip knot. All right. And I'm going to show you what the strand's looking like. So that's strand number 1. That is so pretty. Wow. So I actually ran out of this clear transparent red, but I probably will recreate this one with the solid red because it's so pretty. Let's see here. All right, so that's strand number 1. We also have to do one that's deep blue, clear, white, and rose gold. So that's going to be the next strand. So we're going to do deep blue. This is our deep blue. Deep blue. We got deep blue, white. So I have a white and clear one already mixed. I'm going to put that in there. I don't know if I should do a color block. I'm thinking maybe I should do this one as a color block. Yeah. I want it to be a little bit more uniform. Not uniform, but like a design versus everything mixed. So we're going to do deep blue. I'm going to do white and clear in this one. And then I'm going to do rose gold. I'm going to do rose gold inside of my wooden one. Now there's going to be a lot of moving around during this strand. All right. Let's get our rose gold. Rose gold, where are I see it? Oh my god, you're beautiful. Thank you so much, Rizzler. You look stunning today. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to put inside of my wooden bead spinner the rose gold, okay? Rizla, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And make sure you guys who are watching, put on your notification bell so you are aware of when I go live. I be trying to go live. I'm trying to come up with a schedule. But because it's summertime, and I like to be outside for the most part, I'm trying my best to go live between 2 and 5 p.m. but Eastern Standard Time. But that sometimes does not happen like today. It's almost 7 p.m. where I'm at. It's almost dinner time. So sometimes it doesn't happen. So make sure you have your notification bell on so you can see my beautiful face. Whenever I am going live. Thank you so much. All right. Hey Xavier, I'm doing good. So we're about to make strand number 2 to the waist bead set that we have here. We just started. We're about to do a rose gold, deep blue, and clear and white mix. So I'm going to actually fill up my electric bead spinner so we don't have that problem again. And then I already have some string done. So we're going to get that connected to our needle. Ooh, gorgeous. Thank you. Yes, guys, please make sure you guys are commenting, and subscribing to the channel. We are trying to build this community. I want to help you all know how to make waist beads, know what the color symbolizes, and help you with body positivity goals. So if you are new here and you have no idea what waist beads are while we are getting our string set up, waist beads is a way to adorn your body. It's a way to gauge your weight, gain and weight loss. Now, some people are trying to gain weight, some people are trying to lose weight. It's good for both. So what you will notice is that, say for example, if you're trying to gain weight, you would grab waist beads, right? Because let's be honest, when you're stepping on the scale can be your best friend or your worst enemy. So on the days where it's your worst enemy, you don't have to get on a scale. You can use your waist beads as a way to gauge your weight. So you want to make sure that you're if you're trying to gain weight, you're going to notice that first of all, you want to be in a calorie surplus. And that just means that you want to make sure that you're eating more than your typical amount. You want to make sure you're getting in extra calories because you're trying to gain. And if you're trying to lose weight, you want to be in a calorie deficit. And for a calorie deficit, it varies. It depends on what you're trying to accomplish. But most people who's trying to be in a caloric deficit would aim for about maybe 1,600 calories a day to lose weight. But we get really discouraged when we have to step on the scale, because sometimes the scale is not telling you what you feel. And you might be like 1 week, oh man, yeah, I'm killing it. And you step on the scale and the scale is like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You're not doing what you think you're doing. But in reality, you're losing inches. And when you're losing inches, you will tend to see more of a difference in your waistline with the waist beads, because you're going to notice that your beads are dropping if you're losing weight, or they're rolling up if you're gaining weight. So if it's rolling up and you're trying to gain weight, you're doing what you're trying to do. You're accomplishing that. If it's dropping like first thing in the morning, you notice that your beads is kind of hanging out underneath your boobs, and then in the morning time, you notice they're kind of hanging out here. You know that, and you know you've been doing your thing. Like when I say doing your thing, you've been doing your workouts 3 to 4 times a week, like the doctor says. Okay, all right, you know what, actually I'm doing what I need to do. So you'll notice that your beads is dropping. So you can kind of gauge your weight gain and weight loss just through waist beads. Thank you. Yeah, I really do enjoy these colors. So these colors, we did black, gold, and red. So red represents passion, gold represents wealth, and black represents boldness and confidence. So that's just a little background on that strand. The next strand we're about to work on is going to be deep blue, which also represents confidence. White represents truthfulness, airiness, and pristine. And then gold represents wealth and abundance. So that's just a little bit background on what we're about to achieve. So I got all of my loops open, and we're going to get our connected string together. I usually cut about 5 inches of string to connect them. Let me know in the comments what y'all cooking for dinner tonight. I'm making wings, some chicken wings. I am 2 days out before I start my liquid diet. So I was like, what do I really want to eat before I start this liquid diet? Because honestly, after this week, my whole life is about to change. I will not be eating any of the things that I love to eat because I am getting VSG surgery, for those who are new to the channel. So I've been documenting everything. And now I'm about to enter the liquid diet phase on Wednesday. So I'm like, man, I really want some wings. So we're going to make our connected string. So let me know in the comment section what y'all making for dinner. Because I don't know what I'm going to make for a side. So we got a little knot here. So we're going to just smooth it out by tugging, not too hard, but tugging that string to make sure that it's not just going to create a knot for us. So we're going to pull that down. Put it on down. And then we could get started. So what I'm thinking for this one is I'm going to do 3 golds. 3 golds. No, we're going to do primarily blue. So this is our blue. Okay. We're going to just line it back up. At the bottom, you see that line? This line connects to this main line here, going up and down. That's how it turns. So you just got to kind of line it up together. All right, cool. Colors are nice together. Period, boo. What's up, Georgia? Welcome to the channel. I don't think I've seen you on my live before, so welcome. Make sure you guys are liking, subscribing to the channel, and following your girl. Put your notification bell on so you don't miss my live. So we're going to do the deep blue with rose gold. So I'm going to do 3 deep blue, rose gold, and then like 3 of this clear and white mix. Who's this? Someone says, let's see. Georgia says, yeah, it's my first time here. Oh, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad to have you here. So, all right, we're at the end of the string. And I usually don't put too much effort on the ends of my waist beads because when you're tying them on, those are the first beads that's going to, let me put this on, that's going to get taken off. They're going to get like cut off. So I don't really put too much effort, but just to start it off, I'm going to do, you know what? I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to do 5 of the deep blue. Then we're going to do 3 of the rose gold. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to do white and clear. So we got 2 clears. I'm going to do 2 clears. And that's going to be random. What I really want is 2 clears, 2 whites. And then we're going to go back in with the 3 gold. And then back in with the 5 deep blue. And that's going to be the design for this one. I've never did this combo, so we're going to see how it's looking. That's how it looks. Let's roll like royal and bougie. So first things first, we're going to slide our beads down to the bottom. We're going to slide one down and make our anchor knot. So we're going to tie this bead around the string 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Just like that. So that our beads don't go falling off. It happens. And that's what we're going to repeat. So we already did the blue. Now we're going to do another. I'm trying to get all of them together. So for example, let me just pause it for a second. You see that I'm using a electric bead spinner, a wooden bead spinner, and then I have this extra bowl that goes to this one, right? You don't have to have all this. You can definitely start by having 3 different bowls of different color beads. That's how I started when I first started. You want to have your gold in one bowl or container, your blue, whatever colors, whatever 3 colors you're going to use, in 3 different bowls, containers, or whatever, and then you'll do a scooping method. You're going to see me do the scooping method with this, the white and clear, because I don't have, of course, a third bead spinner. So I'm going to basically show you all three different ways of using your beads in order to make waist beads. All right, so let me just turn this back on. I just wanted to tell you guys that, like, don't feel like, oh, I gotta get X, Y, and Z to get started making my beads. No, you don't. You don't have to. Use what you have. Before I had this whole rack behind me, I didn't have all of the things. I didn't have a bead spinner. I didn't even have an electric bead spinner. This is all new to me. But I had a dream, and I'm like, I honestly want to make waist beads, and it was therapeutic to me. So that's what I did. I was able to get a container and start making my beads like that. And the more that I realized, like, I love making this, I started, like, I started to invest in myself. I started to get more things to help with my brand and build my stuff up. Welcome, Georgia. Oh, that's lovely. Live stream, I stumbled in. I'm interested. Well, welcome. Thanks for letting me know about me using big beads, because I'm doing mine right now at the same time. Oh, cool. Yeah. If you were are you just like joining the live and you want to buy some waist beads to get your sexy back? check out the link that Jalen just posted in the chat, and you could get, directed straight to my website. But yeah, we're gonna just go back into our rose gold. And what I like to do sometimes is do a color request live. Now that we got some new colors, we can do that again. I love doing a color request live. We're not doing that today because we're um working on a custom set. But maybe tomorrow we could do a color request live with the new colors we just unpacked. But with each color right now, we're doing a different type of style. So again, this is how it's looking. So we're doing 5 of the deep blue, 3 of the rose gold, and then 4 of the clear and white mix. All right, so let's get something to drink. All right, so we did the deep blue. So, all right, we're using our rose gold. So you are completely in control of your wood and bead spinner. This is me spinning it. See how fast it's going compared to the electric one? That's what I said. I like to use the wood and bead spinner if I'm not using a lot of beads. But you gotta also remember that your beads will go flying if you're not careful. I really want to buy some waist beads. I used to buy those cheap waist beads as a teenager, and I would love to always break, but the string looks so strong. Yeah, I make sure that the string is strong. The waist piece that I'm currently wearing on my waist right now is April, May, June, July, August. They're 4 months old, so they last. My waist piece definitely last. That's why I try to make sure that they're nice and strong. But in a couple of days, I'm going to start cutting them off before I have my surgery. So that will be its own video. I love my waist beads, but I can't have them on during surgery. But side note, say for example you have on waist beads and you have to get an MRI. You do not have to take your waist beads off for MRI, and that is because they are made of glass and cotton. So there is nothing to worry about when getting any kind of testing done. Life happens, things happen. You can sprain your ankle, whatever, whatever it is. Don't worry. Like if you end up in the hospital for whatever reason, you're like, oh my gosh, I got my waist beads on. You don't have to cut them off. They are safe to wear during an MRI, and I know that for a fact. Thank you, Jalen. Jalen is my boo thing. Totally buying from you. Oh, cool. Yeah, if you buy your waist beads today, I usually send them off the next morning, so you should get them within like 2 to 3 days after you place your order. That's usually my goal. So yeah, we're just gonna roll or spin our wooden bead spinner. You don't gotta do them too fast because it's pretty full. And then the scooping method, you will scoop like soup. So just like you was picking up something from out of a bowl, like scooping like this, you're gonna do that with your manual way if you was using this like with a container or a cup. So just like that. And then we're gonna go back in with our rose gold. We're gonna do 3 of those. 1, 2, and 3. And then 5 of the deep gold. So 5. And that's the design. So let's kind of hold them side by side so you have to kind of get the idea of how I say I like to tie the colors into each other. They complement each other because of the rose gold. You understand? But at the same time, they're their own strand. Since I'm getting my turn. Okay, Claire. Why are you scared about that? You don't do that on a regular? Alright, so we're gonna go back in with the rose gold, and I'm gonna try to kind of hurry through this so we're not here just all day. So I'm just gonna scoop, do the scooping method to get 4 beads on my string, and it's a random set. I'm not constantly looking for, like, for example, 2 white and 2 clear. It's random. That's how I like it for this strand. But for certain strands, I would have maybe 4 bowls or 4 containers set up so I can have it exactly the way I want it to be. Very uniform. But for this strand, I'm not doing it very uniform. I'm just kind of letting it be its own little freestyle at the same time. What bead spinner do you recommend? I'm trying to find one, but I am not sure where to get the electric one. Also, what is the width of the string do you use? All right. So when you look on the live, underneath the live, I left a bunch of things in the description box. So I left the bead spinner to this one, which is only $9.99 on Amazon, inside the description box. This is good. I had it for 4 months now. It's a little noisy, to be honest, but it does get the job done. And I honestly love this one. So if this one was to burn out, I would just buy another one. So I would recommend this bead spinner because the price is good, and the bonus point is that they actually send you a jewelry needle. So you get to kind of save because the jewelry needles cost like $6. So if you are getting the electric bead spinner with the jewelry needle, you get to save a little bit of change. You know what I'm saying? Money is a little tight. So definitely check the link in my description box below for the bead spinner. You're welcome, Kayla. Girl, I don't have a bowl, so I have to use a bead stick. A bead stick. For now, I am to get all my stuff. Okay, that's cool. I don't know what a bead stick is. What does that look like? I've never used a bead stick. So this is how this one is looking right now. This strand. And we're gonna just continue. So because this is more of like an intermediate type of style, it's gonna take a little bit longer than our typical waist bead. I try to do them kind of quickly, but this one is gonna take some time because the design we're doing. Girl, I don't have. Okay, thank you so much. You're welcome, Kayla. I'm so glad and happy to help. You have no idea. Like, I love this vibing with you guys. The hardest part is like getting your supplies. Once you got everything set up and ready to go, you're like, nothing's stopping me now. Ooh. But yeah, like right now, my focus is kind of these scrunchies. I love these scrunchies. Look at that. So I'm gonna be adding that to my site too. But it just kind of goes to show, like, it doesn't stop with beads. It goes for whatever craft you're into, whether it's crochet, whether it's beaded jewelry. You could just let your heart go. All right, so we're gonna go back in with our clear. Thank you again, Jalen, for moderating my live. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you so much. So we're gonna do another 3 of the gold and then 5 of the deep blue. You can mix these colors to whatever you want. Just like the previous strand that we just made a second ago, you can use this as a guideline for those colors. So if you want to do like red, black, and white, you could do 5 black, 3 reds, and um 4 golds, just to kind of achieve this kind of color or combination. So you don't have to use the colors that I have because we're not gonna have the same products. So just use me as inspiration. Even if it's a bracelet, if you're making a bracelet or a necklace, you can still use this pattern. It's just gonna look different. You're gonna use different size beads. You're gonna use, you might put a charm on it, and that's cool too. I am gonna start playing around with some charms as well. I got some beautiful glass seed beads for my husband, so I'm going to be adding that. I might do that for this strand, but we'll see. Uh, you know how to use what happened? Like, use for your hair, girl. I don't know. I have a bowl, so I have to use a bead stick. A bead stick for my hair? I've never used a bead stick for my hair. Let me put the light on. I've never used a bead stick for my hair. What does that look like? Like, I'm really trying to think. I don't think I ever had any. I have no idea what that looks like. All right, so we're gonna do 3 rose gold, 4 white, white and clear. That's 2. That's 4. 3 more of the rose gold, and then 5 more of the blue. So some designs work up a little faster than others, and it kind of depends on your mood. Whatever mood you're in, that's what you're gonna create. Like right now, I feel like being extra. I feel like I really want to show out on this 3-tier strand. So I'm making the strand kind of extra. But if you want to keep it simple, there's nothing wrong with mixing all three of these colors together. And to be honest, I might just do one strand just like that. So it depends. It depends on what you feel like doing for the day. So thank you guys for vibing out with me and just hanging out while we create, because I do look forward to these lives. But just FYI, moving forward in the coming week, I will not be on live next week because I'll be healing up. Hey, honey. I am going to be healing up from surgery, so I'm going to try my best to like have some content to release to you guys and report some stuff so you're not like, where is she? I'm okay. I'm perfectly fine. I'm just going to be healing up. So just a FYI, if you're trying to follow my journey, check out the videos that I'm uploading. I have a new video that will be dropping tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. The premiere is already on the channel, so put your notification bell on for that so you can kind of be in the loop of what's going on with me. But as soon as I feel better and as soon as I feel like, all right, let's get back to it, I will be back on live. The stick that comes in the bead. I don't know. All right, that's okay. Is it a stick like this, like a wooden dowel? Is it like a stick like this? I've never seen a jewelry stick. All right, so we're gonna measure so I can give you an update of where we're at in the strand. So we're at about 26 inches. We're at 26 inches on this strand. So we're midway. We're literally in the middle of the strand. So we're gonna put another 3 of the gold, 5 of the blue, slide it down. Then back with the gold. So you're gonna really see me kind of get in my zone so we can get through the strand. Back with the gold, 3 of the gold, 5 of the blue. I was moving slow because I'm just talking, but now we're rocking. You're gonna see me kind of going in a circle for each color. So I'm gonna go like this, this, and then this, okay? Because I'm doing 5 gold, 5 blue, 3 gold, 4 white, white and clear, and then back with the 3 golds and then blue. Okay, that is our pattern for this one. So 5, 3, and once you know your pattern, you can really just get in the groove of things. So after the white, gonna go back in with our gold. 3 gold, 5 blue, 3 gold. So we're just going in and like almost like a circle. 4 white, 3 gold, 5 blue. So 3, that's 5. Hi, Mossy. Stick something to be okay. Yeah. So we're just doing that all the way down until we get to our 50 inches. In my head, I like to play a game where I don't try to let my bead spinner stop. So Let's see if I can show you what I mean. So this one's going already, right? So I'm gonna go in 3. It's still going. I'm gonna turn it again to 4 of the white and clear. So it stopped. I lost. And then we go back in with the gold, 3 of the gold. You gotta make it fun. You gotta be fun. If I wasn't alive, I would have my music in my ear and I would be vibing out because that is the best way to create. It's like to the music. Let the music guide you. It's 1 a.m. here. This has been very lovely. I subscribe. Best wishes to you and your upcoming surgery. Thank you so much. Sweet dreams. It's 1 a.m. there? Wow, where are you watching from? It is 7:23 currently for me. But thank you so much. Definitely follow my journey. I will be keeping you guys updated with everything. And much blessings to you. So someone asked me the other day if I could do an ASMR video. I'm kind of like on the fence about it. I'm like, should I do it? I don't know. Let me turn up my light. Oh, it says, oh, 4:23 a.m. for you? Wow. Yeah, I must really don't know, La Fala. It's like a beef stick, but you showed me. Okay, watching all the way from Germany. Wow, that's so dope. Wow, that's so cool. I love knowing that my stuff is actually reaching across the world. I've never been to Germany. So next time you come on live, I'm gonna have to set up some like manifestations to know like things to do in Germany because that's like one of the places that I probably wouldn't even thought about because I want to go to Costa Rica with my husband. But like, imagine going to Germany and like knowing exactly what to do out there. So next time you come on my live, we will be talking and brainstorming on things to do, and you will show me or tell me all of the beautiful things that I can check out in Germany. So sweet dreams, honey bun. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm not sure what it's called. It's just a bead stick. It looks. Look it up. It comes up with beads. All right, I'm gonna look it up. I live in California. Oh, Marcy, you in Cali? Cool. I haven't been to Cali before. It looks fun though. All right. So we're gonna continue. So let me measure out where we're at. We are at 40, 43 inches. We're almost done with this strand. Looking forward to that. See you soon. All right, see you soon. Thank you for subscribing to the channel and hanging out with me. All right, so 3, 4 for white, and clear. That's 3. So if you see my hand, I kind of get that scooping, that scooping method down. Once you get that down, you're gonna be golden. You're gonna be chilling. You're gonna be getting through your waist bead strands like nothing. But when I first started, I had the little Dollar Tree like containers, and I used to use that to create my beads. And let me tell you, there's no difference when you have the passion to do something. Nothing's gonna stop you. Nothing's gonna stop you from getting to where you wanna go. So don't let that be a barrier to what you're trying to create. Looking forward to that. See you soon. What are you making? I'm making waist beads. You see the mannequin behind me? We're making that. So the first strand that we made, since you were just in the live, was this red, black, and rose gold one. And now we're working on a deep blue, rose gold, and white. We're working on this one. So we're working on a whole set. I don't know if the wearer is going to wear all of them together. Some people like to just have them on standby because You know, honestly, sometimes your beads may pop, and they pop for different reasons. So they like to have some extra on hand. Sometimes, like if you have an eagle eye waist bead, you will notice that when it captures something or some type of hate, it will pop. That happened to me on many occasions, especially like when I was doing my live workouts. My beads will pop like during the workout. No problem. They're not loose or nothing like that. It's just something that happens. It's just blocking the haters. So they would just kind of buy them in bulk and wear them separately on different occasions. But that's why it's good to have the option of having waist beads removable, because sometimes people feel like, all right, I'm gonna be around some negative people. Let me let me put my evil eye on for some extra protection, you know? So it depends on the person. But that's what I'm making this one for. Oh, cool. Those are so cool. I like gold, blue, and white. Oh, nice. Yeah, this one is nice. I've never made this actual design, so it's different. But it's really pretty. So I'm doing 5 of the deep blue, 3 of the rose gold, and 4 of the white and clear. But what I like about this strand is that the rose gold is the color that ties the two color or the two beads together. But if you are interested in just buying some waist beads, I did leave the link in the description box. Or if you go to my main profile, you'll see my link tree in the profile, and you can just click on that and you can follow all of my social media and you can check out my website. But Jalen has been posting in the chat throughout the live the link to my website, so you guys can directly go there and place an order. So definitely do that. Definitely get you some waist beads. So the waist beads that we're making right now represents confidence, pristine, truthfulness, and abundance and wealth. So wealth is represented with the rose gold. Confidence is represented, and stability is represented with the deep blue. And then the truthfulness and airiness is represented by the white and clear. So let's see where we're at. We were over. I already know. We're at 45 inches. No, 55 inches. I'm sorry. We're at 55 inches of the strand. Now, let me see. I'm going to take off 5 inches of the strand. And we started with the blue, so I'm going to stop at the blue. So I'm going to take this off. And we're done with this. Do you sell them? Yes, Marcy. The link is in my bio. Also, it's in the comment section. So look in the description box and you can find the link to my website. I'm going to show you in just a second um, a picture to the link to my website. So you get a screenshot it, and then later on when you get around to it, you can buy some. So this is the website. And it's shopmirenasjewelry.myshopify.com. So I have waist beads from all price points. So if you are like new to it and you're like, I don't know, waist beads is for me. I have waist beads that starts from $5. Then I have waist beads that goes upward. So it depends on what is it that you need out of your waist beads. So this strand is done. We're gonna cut off our needle just like that. And then we're going to make an anchor knot, an anchor bead to make sure that our beads don't fall off our string. Can you imagine ordering some beads and then they're like hanging off of they're like in the packaging but not on the string? Can you imagine how mad you would be? That's why an anchor bead is really important. What's going on, Swift? Right, I feel you on that. Sometimes I don't do anything and mine will just pop. Yeah, sometimes it's not even about like what you're doing. Sometimes your beads would just pop on its own, and it's not about the integrity or the supplies, because I use the best of the best supplies, don't get me wrong, but they pop because it's like they fulfilled their mission to support you. So I'm making a slip knot on each side of the waist bead strand. I had left a full detailed tutorial on how to do a slip knot, and it's the same slip knot you would use if you was crocheting, and a slip knot there. So you see how it looks like that. To clean that up, I just cut it just like that. Bada boom, bada bing. So let's put the two together. Well, let me show you the final result of this strand first. So this is how it looks. It's very royal, like very, I don't know what's the word, but I love that. So together, because we are making a set, let's see how that looks. And you guys, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. All right. So this is how it looks so far. So we have rose gold, white, black, is that all the colors? And red. So together, the colors represents confidence, wealth, passion, truthfulness, clarity, stability, and did I say passion? Passion and like flirtation, like flirtiness. Yeah, it looks like you work really hard on them. I do, and I don't. Like almost like I don't know how to explain it. Like it's hard to work on your waist beads, but you also have to have a passion for them. If you don't have a passion for it, it's just gonna be like you're wasting your time. So this is that strand so far. I want to do one more strand, kind of tying the colors in. So with that one, what I want to do is I want to use an accent bead. I have some gems. I have some red gems, but I have to go make dinner. It's already 7:30 p.m. I gotta go make dinner. But we have some gems, some red gems. Let me show you real quick. And what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go make dinner real quick, and then come back on and we'll finish it up. So I have these gems, and then I also have some pretty accent beads that my husband just brought me. So I think I'm gonna do that. So for the time being, this is gonna be the strand, but we're gonna add one more waist bead to this. Yeah, it looks like okay. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. I definitely gotta go start dinner though. I'm making some wings. I make some wings with some mixed vegetables and some cauliflower mash. That's what's gonna be for dinner. All right, but all right. So let's brainstorm real quick because I want to have a clear idea of what y'all think. So we have the blue, we have the white. I'm thinking for the third strand for this. Let me show you one more time. For this, we'll do a white strand, like a plain white strand or something like that. Maybe a white and clear strand, or we could do a white and black strand, and then have like the red accent beads, the gems. I'm thinking about doing that. You know what? That's not even gonna take long. Let's do it. Let's do it. Because I really want to get this done. Let's do it. All right, so let me get my string real quick. It just came to me, so now I'm like, let's get it out the way. Hold on. I usually put all of my string in my drawer. Now it's missing. It's just MIA. All right. Well, that's why we buy two. Maybe it fell. I don't know. That's weird. That is so weird. So just a FYI, right now the string that I'm using, I usually use this brand, Cokes and Clarks, but we're using right now Mandela Craft from Amazon. So far I'm liking their string. It is 100% cotton thread. So we're going to use that one. Oh, it fell on the floor. Found it. All right, so we're going to put this in the drawer. I put it in the drawer so it's not rolling all over the place. And real quick, we're going to measure out 64 inches. So this strand is going to work up really fast. We're going to do, I'm going to do white, clear, and red. We're going to do white, clear, and red with those gems that I just showed you. So to make our string nice and thick and make sure that it's going to last a while, you're going to thicken it up. And by doing that, we're going to make our string nice and juicy by putting 14 strings together. All right. So let me I got a knot already. This string today is just not letting me be great. All right, so let's start all over. So we're going to measure out 60. That's 40 plus 24 is 64. 64 inches of string. And then we're going to put 14 strings together to make sure it's nice and thick. So 1, 2. I'm going to count real quick. I'm not ignoring you guys. 3. I just hate miscounting. 3, 4. 4. Make sure you guys take a second to subscribe while I'm doing this. 5. Make sure your string is nice and straight the way you like it. 5, 6. And I'll read your comments in just a second. 7, 8. I'm going to do a video like overhead so y'all could get a full idea of how I do this. 9, 10. Hold on. 10. 10, 11, 12, 13, and last one, 14. So the person that I'm making this for, she is not even going to use like most of the string. And that's fine because the perks out of that, having extra beads left over, is that she can make a nice anklet with the extra beads, or she can make a bracelet to go with like her Apple Watch. That's what I usually do with mine. So like, don't get wrapped over different sizes. This is a traditional style waist bead strand, so it's going to be extra. You want people to have extra. You want people to be able to measure to their needs. And a adorable thing is, one of the people who bought some waist beads from me, she used the leftovers for her daughter. So her daughter had a cute little matching anklet to go with her waist beads. I thought it was so cute. No, I missed it. Hey, Incognita's back. Nita's back. What's going on, Nita? I've been so busy, love. Nita, I've been so busy too. Don't even worry about it. Do you make the top that's in the back? I did, actually. I was trying to do a whole live video for that, and people are just not feeling it. So you might find a live of me trying to teach you how to make that. But if you're interested, I could add it to the website. Yeah, so what up, Nita? Welcome back to the live. I missed you guys. You have no idea. All right, so real quick, let me open up all of my loops. And like I said, we're going to do a red, white, and clear strand next. And that's going to end this bundle pack that I'm doing. And I can't wait to show this one to the client. because usually like people have an idea of what the colors they want, and I love that. And I love just kind of bringing that vision to life. So, and that's what we're doing. Sometimes I need to like step away from the strands and kind of like brainstorm on how do I want this to pop out? How do I want this to stand out from other things? But like it just came to me, so I'm just like, nah, I gotta finish it now. I'm in too deep, and then I'll go make dinner. My poor family is suffering right now. They suffering. They waiting for their chicken wings. I'm making wings tonight. That's gonna be real good because I'm gonna put some extra TLC. I want to make them nice and spicy. All right, so we got all of our loops here, and we're gonna make sure that our all of our loops are open, because remember, if you was here earlier, you will see that the loops, if you don't get all of them, you'll get a nice big, nice juicy knot. Loving the colors for today. What are you cooking for dinner? Well, I'm making some hot wings. This is what we're making so far. This is what we have. To finish it, I'm about to do a white, black, primarily white, black, and red strand to tie it in, and we're gonna do it with some what's it called? Some accent beads. Oh, it's gonna be so pretty. I might just have to put it on my mannequin behind me. So we're about to do that real quick. All right. So let me get my string, my connector string. And y'all, don't pop your string off your spool. Use a scissor, because you end up getting this weird tail. And when you're trying to feed that tail through your needle, it's such a pain in the butt. So just listen to me and use your needle. It's gonna give you a nice clean cut. So we're gonna cut that tail, fix that, and now we're gonna smooth out our string. My phone is on 20%, so I'm not even stressed because we're almost done with this one. It's dying at the right time. All right, so we're gonna get all of those big unnecessary loops out of our string. And this is something, like I said, if you're using thread or cotton thread, this is just one of those things that you have to worry about. But if you're using something like a cord or something like that, or like a crystal string, you won't have this problem. But because I'm using cotton thread, I have to make sure I smooth out my string. My favorite hot wings is in catfish. Ooh, I wonder, my mod is not watching. My mod is not working. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can make you a mod today. Hold on. Because the other day. All right. Nita, I think you are now a mod. I just got a notification saying that you are. So see if you can do anything. Jalen's been holding it down. She's been posting my website inside of the chat. So let me know if you are successfully a mod. I didn't see your name turn blue yet, but let's see. All right, so what we're gonna do right now is we're going to get one bead, and we're gonna make a anchor knot. I'll use white. We got one white bead. Ooh, Nita's a moderator. Hey, Nita's a moderator. Said, hey, let me stop. Thank you. Yes, it worked. It's about time. All right, so we're going to make our anchor bead so our beads don't fall off. So we're going to tie it 3 times. You don't got to do it 3 times. I do, but you don't have to. So that's 3. And now let's get our beads together. So, I'm not going to use all of this white and clear mix. So let's get some of this out, pour some of that back into our. We do want it mostly white and clear. We're going to throw in some standard red. Nita, we got some new colors in today. So we're gonna throw in some red. We're gonna throw in, I guess we could throw in a little bit of black. Nah, we're not gonna do black. We're gonna do just a little bit of rose gold. Just a little bit. And we're gonna throw this onto our bead spinner. Loving the red. Yes, thank you. It worked now. I'm about to start sharing your videos on my page. Oh, thank you, Nita. I appreciate the support. I truly do. I do this to make sure that I get to connect with my viewers. You guys could get the daily dose of self-love. We can vibe out and chill. That's what I do it for. And let's be real. I'm a mom. I'm a stay-at-home mom. So I be needing my little outlet to just chill. So this is where I get to do that at. I think I am gonna add that black in. Let's add a little bit of black. Not too much. Let's not go overboard. Just a little sprinkle. Just a little sprinkle. And then we're gonna mix that all together. And when we get to about 23 inches, we'll add in some. Ooh, I can't wait to show you what we're going to add in. All right, so when we get to 23 inches, I'm going to show you what accent beads we're going to use. We're going to use the red gems that I just showed you, but we're also going to use this other one that I have. So, I'm excited. All right, so this is a random mix. So inside of here, we got white, red, rose gold, clear, and black. So basically, we're bringing all the colors together. We got all the colors together except the deep blue, which I could have added, but I didn't. And then we're going to, we're going to bring that blue in. We're going to bring that blue in. So we're going to use these. And what we're going to do is when we hit the middle mark, we're going to put that deep blue as like the connecting colors in the middle of that set. That's gonna look fire. All right, hold up. All right. So make sure you guys are angling your jewelry needles so that your beads are climbing up your needle just like this. I have a good amount inside of my bead spinner. Right now, I'm using a bigger bowl than my usual, which is fine. Just make sure you like make a little hole in the middle so that it has the space to climb up on the sides of the bowl. You really want your beads to be on the side of the bowl. All right, so we're going to see where we're at. Oh, I can't wait to see how this comes out. All right, we're almost at 20 inches. And like I said, the main goal is you want somebody to come to you and be like, I want pink, orange, blue, yellow, and green. And like they like, all right, I came with all these colors. How are they gonna bring this vision to life? And it is your job to do just that. You want to bring all those colors to life, but subtle. And like I feel like just now I just had a moment where it's like, oh, yes, it's gonna come together just the way I wanted to. Because sometimes I'll be like, oh, this is cute, but when I get hyped like this, it comes out exactly the way I want it. All right, so let's see. So we are at 27 inches. So I'm going to take off 4 inches of the beads to put us back at 23. Okay, let me stop the spinner. We're going to put it at 23. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to incorporate that deep blue. All right, let me just double check that we're at 23 inches. Yeah, 23. All right, we're at 23. So we got our deep blue. So let me just remind you where we at. We got the blue, black, red, and all these colors, right? So we're going to use this deep blue into this one. Just trust me. Just trust the process. We're going to do 6 of the deep blue. So we're going to just scoop out. We're going to scoop out 6. So, and for the middle is how all the colors will tie in together. So if this person is tying it on them, I will recommend to make this the middle strand. 6, yeah. To make this the middle strand because it's going to make everything kind of fall into place. Jalen, thank you, Jalen. Jalen just posted in the chat the link to my website, so definitely click on that if you want to buy some. I love strawberry and banana one. It is so cute, ain't it? Oh my gosh, when I made that strawberry and banana one, I was like really going through the motions. I'm like, I should keep this one for me. But no. When I make beautiful creations, I want to keep them all for myself. But especially like right now, I cannot add no more to my waist. So we're going to put this beautiful gem. You see it? It's catching the light. And the sun is really going to do its thing. So we're going to put this one here with next to the blue. And then we're going to do another 6 of the blue. After we do the 6 of the blue, I'm going to show you the black glass beads we're going to use. So we're going to do 6 blue. So 5. All right, 6. And let me get that one. Hold on. All right. So this one right here. So it has like a hint of silver. I'm going to grab 3. And I just think it's really going to do its good on this strand. So I'm just going to use 3. We're going to use this black. See it? And we're going to slide that on there. And then we're going to go back in with that blue. We're going to do 6 of the blue. Oh, I can't wait to put this on our mannequin. All right, that's 4. And that's 6. All right, so we're going to slide that down. And then go back in one more time with the red. And we're just going to alternate the red with the black. I don't have a deep blue that would match the blue that I'm using. But, oh my gosh, I don't even need it. Like, this one is so pretty. Like, you're not even going to notice. Like, hold on. I can't wait till this is done. All right, so we got 4. That's 6. And then we're going to go back in one more time with that black. Just like that. Slide it down. And then we're going to do another red. And let me show you. That's how it's looking. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, I messed up. So I got I got the red and the black next to each other. That would have been cute too. I could have did a red with the black, but that's okay. We're gonna take that out. We're gonna put blue here and then put this red. Hold up. I'm just getting so excited. Oh, I wonder why it's not turning blue for us. What do you mean? You don't see the blue? All right, hold on. Y'all gonna see it in just a second. You know what it is? I have to get a ring light. I'm using natural, like my lamp and natural light. Because I go on usually like around 2 p.m. So the sun is usually like out. But right now I'm using my regular lamp. So maybe the colors is not showing up. But hopefully you can see it. Hold on. Do you see it now? So we got that blue and red and the black. So we can stop here. We're going to stop here. We're going to do another 6 of the deep blue. And then we're going to go back in and finish up the rest of the strand. So that's 6. Like that. All right. So we are done with the middle section of the strand to tie in all the colors. Make our well in the middle. You look fine. The website, yes, love it. All right. All right. Yeah, Jalen is also posting in the section, in the comment section below, the link to my website, so you don't have to even go to my bio. You can directly click right here from the live where you can purchase your very own waist beads. So if you are interested in like getting some waist beads like custom made and like I do it right in front of you, what I would say is join one of my color request um lives, my color request live, and we could make your strand together like that. And then I would guide you on how you would buy your waist piece. Because what I usually do is on the website, not today, it's not there, but on my website, I'll have a live sale, it's called, and you will just go on the live sale and you'll pick option 1, 2, or 3, and that's how you will buy your live strand that I will make your friend with. Whether it's a bundle or whatever it is, I will tell you option 1, 2, or 3, and then you can just buy it just like that. And I will know. I will just make a note of it. But for right now, we're just finishing up this strand. Oh my goodness, this is coming out so beautiful. So let's just go back over the colors one last time. We're almost done. And my phone is off 15%. So this color strand or wasty strand represents the black, represents boldness. The red represents passion. White represents truthfulness and pristine and like that refreshing feeling. The blue represents confidence, and the gold represents wealth and abundance. Oh, this is like such a strong strand. Like, all right, let me see where we at. So that's 40. Oh, we done. We done. Definitely done. 40, 53. So I actually went over by 3 inches. So I'm gonna take off 3 inches real quick. See? Actually, to make sure it's uniform, I like to locate the middle and make sure that the beads are lined up just like that. So I'm just gonna take off like literally 3 beads. I like to make sure that it lines up. All right, so let's stop that. Let's cut this off. Oops, sorry for all of the audio. I'm gonna cut this part off, and then we're gonna take off the connected string. You look yes, love it. Hey, girly. We're gonna slide down 1 bead, make our anchor knot or anchor bead here at the bottom, tie it 3 times, and then make our slip knot. All right. And then do the same on the other side. And like I said, I just did a full tutorial on how to do your slip knot so you can be a pro, okay? Slide that down, repeat it on the other side. Just repeat that. Same thing, the slip knot on this side. And it just kind of finishes the waist bead. Because when a person like drops down their, like they're tying on their beads, they're going to release that knot, and that's how they have that extra space to tie it. So it looks just like that. All right, so I'm not even going to show you. I'm going to reveal to you on our mannequin. Let me show you the last one we did first. This is the one we made the other day. Love them all. Thank you, Nita. And right now, I'm going to remove this one, and we're going to review what this one is going to look like. All right. So let's take this one off. So let's take that one off. And then we're going to tie this one on. This will be the middle showstopper. Yeah. All right. Hang on, y'all. I promise you, you do not want to leave. If you hung out this far into the live, you do not want to leave. I'm just tying them on so you can see how the colors and everything is going to tie together. All right. So remember, we said we're going to put that accent bead in the middle so that it really pops. And then we're going to put these two just like this. Hold up, almost done. Don't you go nowhere. Take a minute to subscribe to the channel. Oh my goodness. Stunning. All right, here we go. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Here we go. So here it is. What should we name it? Anybody got some beautiful names for her? Oh my gosh, it looks so beautiful. And you can see that detail of that black. And you see how all three strands tie into each other? That is beautiful. That's what you really want. You don't want it to have too many different colors where it doesn't really match. But these all three match. Yeah. So that is the end of that color block, not color block, but custom waist bead strand. So I hope you guys are really enjoying these lives. And, you know, oh my God. You just said, oh my God. I know that's how, you don't know. Like my heart right now was like, yes, it really came together. But yeah, if you guys got some cool names, we could definitely name her. It's not really necessary because it is a custom, but it really came together. But you definitely want to have that when it comes to your waist beads, or even if you're stacking a bracelet, you want it to kind of go together, but not too much. Like you want it to stand out on its own, but you want it to work together at the same time. But if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend or whoever it is who needs a companion to create with. You know, we all need somebody. Anyways, I will be back on tomorrow, and I'll see y'all then. Make sure y'all check the video that I'm releasing at 1 p.m. and I'll be on like around maybe 2 to 5 p.m. tomorrow. Uh, all right. All right, guys. So I'm out. Peace out. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Anita. Thank you for moderating. Jalen, always appreciate you guys. Love you. Bye.